Hello everybody, welcome to another video by Math.Academy, and I'm Nikhil and I'm with you to discuss the concepts of exponents, and I will be discussing. Hello everybody, welcome to another video by Math.Academy. In today's video we shall be discussing the concepts of exponents. We had dropped off in the last class by looking into the various questions that I had given as homework, and unfortunately the video became very lengthy and we discussed almost all questions from that particular topic, and it was extremely satisfying for, I hope, for you as well. It was extremely satisfying for me as a teacher, but of course it's you who should be at the center, so I really hope that you understood the concepts very clearly. So in today's class we'll be moving on with the next concept, which is called as law of exponents, and the most important part is that I will not be telling the law to you. Instead I will be showcasing a lot of examples to you, and I want you to identify the law from that. The law is not going to be something that's created out of the blue. It is just created out of the observations by many mathematicians. So let me bring out the mathematician in you by looking at something called as patterns. So let's write down, and these patterns will be given in the form of many questions, and these questions, as answers to these questions, will be very well known to you, but I want you to identify a pattern from that. Alright, so we'll be starting off with a question for you. Let me write down 2 square into 2 cube for you. So you know what is 2 to the power of 2. What is 2 to the power of 2? Let me write it down for you. 2 to the power of 2 is going to be equal to 2 into 2, right? So that means that 2 raised to 2, or 2 to the power of 2, is going to be equal to 2 into 2. You are very well clear of it, right? Next you have 2 to the power of 3. You have something called as 2 to the power of 3. So let me write down 2 to the power of 3 for you. So that is going to be 2 into 2 into 2. That means this is going to be 2 to the power of 3. Now what I'm going to do is I'm combining both of them together, because we know that this is a multiplication, and when I'm multiplying I need not actually separate them. I'm just used a lot of colors. That doesn't mean that it should always be like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm combining all of them together into one single piece, and then I'm going to write as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. That means that it is going to be 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Now I'm going to reverse what I'm doing now, right? Generally what we have written is that when 2 raised to 5 is written, I'll write it as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, right? I'll write the base exponent times. Now you can see that when I'm writing it like this, you can date it back to 2 to the power of 5. Now try to identify a pattern here, right? I want you to try to identify 2 raised to 2 into 2 raised to 3 is equal to 2 raised to 5. Try to identify a pattern. Now of course you might try to identify, pause the video and try to identify some kind of pattern in this particular case. Alright, did you pause and try it? Now don't cheat. I don't like cheaters. Come on, you are not a cheater, you are a good student. Try to do it, man. Yes, very good. You might have tried it, you might have identified it, but no, we are not going to talk about it. You keep it in your mind. Don't tell anyone. Don't talk about it anyone. Don't talk about that with anyone. Instead, keep it in your mind, and I'm going to give you more examples of the same, and let me identify that for you. 2 raised to 4 into 3 raised to 2 into 6. Now this is something extremely different, something that we have not seen very commonly, right? Let me break it down for you. I know that you also know how to break it down, so I think you can do it on your own. Why should I actually wait for me? Break it down, friends. Let's break it down. So it is going to be 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. That is for whom? That is for 2 to the power of 4. 2 to the power of 4 has been written like this. The next thing is I'm going to write down about 3 raised to 2. So that is going to be 3 into 3. Now 3 into 3 is standing for whom? Yes, 3 into 3 is standing for 3 to the power of 2. Again you have something called as 6, and I'm going to rewrite 6 in a very different way. I'm rewriting 6 as 2 into 3. I'm rewriting 6 as 2 into 3. Now let me rewrite the whole thing for you. Oh my god, 2 into 3 just got behind me and you are not able to say it. I know it is you are not able to say it, but now I hope you are, right? Yes, you are. I just verified it here in my monitor. Right, very good. So let's do it. Now let's rewrite the whole thing for you. You got a 6, and 6 was written as 2 into 3. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite the whole thing for you, and the rewriting will be done in this manner. It is going to be 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 and into 2. What did I do here? I bought this 2 from here and I kept it beside this one. You can actually rearrange the whole thing. In multiplication, you don't mind actually keeping the first one in the last position and last one in the first position. You can interchange the position. There is nothing wrong in that, right? So in that sense, what I did was I took the 2 here and I kept it on side of all the 2's. Let them be together. All of them are 2's. Let them be together, right? Let it be. Now I'm going to write down the 3's for you. I'm going to write down the 3's for you, and the 3's are going to be 3 into 3 into 3. Now let's go take it backwards, right? Let's take it backwards and let's see what it is going to become. Let's see what it is going to become. How it is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So I'm going to write it as 2 to the power of 5 into, this is going to be 1, 2 and 3. This is going to be 3 to the power of 3. Now again, can you identify some way or the other in which we are actually doing something, or can you actually identify a pattern from this? You can see that this was 2 to the power of 4 and this 6 was basically 2 into 3. So this is basically 2 to the power of 4 into 3 to the power of 2 into 2 into 3. And you can see it ended up like this. Can you actually identify a pattern? Pause the video, think of it, whether you are able to identify a pattern or not. Come on everyone, just do it. Pause the video and do it. I'll be changing the pages, of course. All right, fine. Let me actually take it forward. Let me actually take it forward and make it more simple for you to ensure that what you actually did is correct. So a raised to 4 into a raised to 3. That is another one of the questions that I'm going to do. Now this is going to confirm for you what you are actually doing is right or wrong, or what you are actually thinking is right or wrong. I'm not sure what you're thinking. I have no idea what you're thinking. But try to identify a pattern here. I know that you have identified some pattern and you are going to verify that with the ones that I'm going to do it here. So a raised to 4 can be written as, what is a raised to 4 going to be? A into A into A into A. Yes, now they are going to match it. Now they are going to get matched. Very good. Now what is going to be a cube for you? What is going to be a raised to 3? A raised to 3 is going to be written as, a raised to 3 is going to be written as a into A into A. Now that is standing for a raised to 3. Now when you combine both of them together, you will end up getting a into A into A into A into A into A into A. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So that means I am going to write it as a raised to 7. Aha! Can you identify the pattern? Are you able to confirm the pattern that you have in your mind? Are you able to confirm the pattern that you actually identified here? 2 raised to 2 into 2 raised to 3 was 2 raised to 5. Oh, I just highlighted the pattern for you. A raised to 4 into A raised to 3 is equal to A raised to 7. Aha. Is it clear? Now that seems to be very good. So you are actually identifying something. You have something in your mind, but I don't know whether you will be able to put it in the form of a formula, but we'll do that for you. That is something that I can do, help you out with. Now I'm going to write it once again. I'm going to try it with a different number. I'm going to try it with a negative number in my mind. So that is going to be minus 2 the whole raised to 4 into minus 2 the whole raised to 3. 3, no, I don't want 3. I'll go ahead with 1. So let me see how will it look like. Let me write it down for you. Minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. How many times did I write it for you? 4 times. So let's highlight it and keep them together. So minus 2 the whole raised to 4 is kept together here. Yes, they have been kept together here. Now let's write, we also have one more minus 2 lurking around besides this one, so I'm just writing it here for you. It is minus 2 the whole raised to 1 is written here. So now you can see the whole thing is combined together and it is becoming 5 numbers. So what is it going to become? It is going to become minus 2 the whole to the power of 5. When I write it backwards, you can see this is going to be equal to minus 2 whole to the power of 5. Now I think you are able to make the confirmation. Yes, the formula goes very simple. The formula is 8 to the power of m into 8 to the power of n is equal to 8 to the power of m plus n. Now it is not actually a formula. It is not a formula, it is just an observation, and the formula is derived out of observation. So this is just how a person who actually would like to who actually derived this equation, he derived it exactly in the way in which we actually derived it. And I'm pretty sure that 95% of you were able to identify what you were saying just now, right? Now let's go back and see it again. It is 2 raised to 2 into 2 raised to 3, and it was 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Again, you can see here a raised to 4 into a raised to 3 is like 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. Again, minus 2 whole raised to 4 minus 2 whole raised to 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5. So that means that the exponent and the exponent is added together and getting a new exponent. Alright, but in this case you can see that it was not exactly like that. There has got to be a small catch, and that catch will be identified from this one. And what is the catch here? Did you actually add the 2 and the 3's together? Like you add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We did not do like that. We did not write the whole thing as 2 to the power of 8 or 3 to the power of 8. No, we did not do that. We actually combined the ones that is having the same base. We combined the ones having the same base, and we actually added the exponent exactly as it is, right? So that means from that you will be able to understand to come to the formula where a the whole raised to m into a the whole raised to n will be equal to a raised to m plus n. And what is the catch here? The catch is that the base should be same. The base should be same. The catch here is the base should be same. The base should be same. That is the catch here. Only if the base is same, you will be able to apply this formula, which is going to be a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. Is that concept clear, dear friends? I really hope that concept is clear. So let me actually do some more questions for you. I'll write down some questions for you. Please give me the answer. Come on, everybody, just try to give me the answer to all the questions that I'm trying to do here. Yes. The questions are going like this. Let me take the question for you, friends. X square into x to the power of 4. X raised to 2 into x raised to 4. Try doing it. Try doing it. Just think of it. What is it? You have the base. Is the base same for both the cases? Yes, the base here is x. The base here is x. Now I can ensure that I am bringing all the numbers that has the base together into one place, and I'm just adding the two exponents. I'll end up getting x to the power of 6. Now that seems to be interesting. How did I get 6? I got 6 by adding 2 and 4. Why did I add 2 and 4? Because they have the same base, right? Very good. Now let's do the next question. And the next question is b to the power of 3 into b to the power of 7. And now let's try to do it. Let's look at it, whether how can you actually apply the concept of a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a to the power of m plus n. For doing that, the base should be the same. What is the base in this case? The base happens to be the letter b. In this case, the base happens to be the letter b. That means that the base is same for both the numbers, both the exponents. So you can just add these two together and you will end up getting b to the power of 10. Aha, it seems to be really interesting, and we are able to get the answers, right? We are able to identify the pattern. So whatever may be them, it doesn't matter to me. What if it was like this? What if it was 2 to the power of 10 into 2 to the power of 35? What is going to be the answer? Now you know 2 to the power of 35 means you have to write the number 2 35 times. Oh my god, 35 times. It's so huge, right? It's so huge. But are you going to do anything? No. I'll just look at it. What is the base here? 2. What is the base here? 2. So it has the same base. Just add the exponents together. What is 10 plus 35? 45. Right? So what is going to be my answer? 2 to the power of 45. Oh, it's so simple. You don't have to write anything. You just have to write it so less content, right? You just have to write so less content. What if it was like this? 10 to the power of 3. Oh, I'm sorry about it. Sometimes it is having some issues, it's not coming out right. 10 to the power of 4 into 10 to the power of 8. Now what is going to be the answer? Think of it. What is going to be the answer? Look at the bases. Are the bases same? Yes, the bases are same. What is the base? 10. Write down 10. Now what is the exponent in the first term? 4. What is the exponent in the second term? 8. Now can I add both of them? Yes, you can. So what is 4 plus 8? 12. Nice. So it is going to be 12. 10 to the power of 12. Aha, that's nice, excellent, very good. So that is how the concept works out. I really hope that you are able to understand the concept of a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. Now let's go back and here and see it that this is applicable only when the bases are same, and when the bases are different you will just keep them separate as it is, right? In this question you can see we'll be visiting this question once again, and in this question you can see 2 raised to 4 into 3 square. You cannot add this 4 and this 2. Why? Because the bases are different. When the bases are different, you don't go around adding all the exponents. The exponents can be added only when the base is same. Is that clear? I'm again repeating it again so that it just goes into your mind. The bases should be same, the bases should be same, the bases should be same. Aha! Is it clear here, friends? Extremely good. So, and I'll be giving you, of course, more homework questions. You want homework questions, right? I don't like to end a class without any homework. That's not how a math class should work. Math should always come with homework. The students should ensure that you do the homework, because only by practice you will become better at mathematics. You know, math is a very easy subject unless you practice. If you don't practice, math is very difficult for you. So ensure that you practice more. For practicing, you need questions. Okay, so here are some questions for you. So you have the questions in front of you ready, and we have 5 different questions, and all these 5 questions are really good. So try to solve the questions and find out the value of m and n in this case, p and q in this case, x, y, z in this case, m in this case, and again x, y, z in this case. Now these questions are a little bit confusing, not that extremely direct, because you can see this 35 and 70 is going to confuse you a little bit, and also this 6 into 12 is also going to confuse you a little bit. But I want you to look at these numbers and use the concept of LCM. Use the concept of prime factorization in order to split these numbers and make it in the form of 2, 5, and 7. So use the concept of prime factorization that we have learned earlier in the classes. So if you want, I'll just make sure that you just see it once again. This is the concept of prime factorization where we studied. We will be using this concept of prime factorization, and also the concept of a raised to m into a raised to n that we have studied today. We will be combining them together into new questions. So I hope these questions you will be able to do all these questions very clearly. So thank you everyone for watching this class. It's me, Nikhil, signing off from this video. I'll be coming back to you with another video very soon. If you want to know more about the classes, you can visit our website to get more information regarding the courses that we conduct for math for all grades and all type of examinations. So please visit our website to know more. If you like the video, please share and subscribe. Share it to your friends, subscribe to our channel, keep following for more such content, informative content. So thank you everyone. I'll be signing off. It's me, Nikhil. Bye bye.